Hello, my name is Dr. Hillel Mazansky, and my areas of expertise encompass medical hypnosis, guided visualization, nutrition, and exercise. Please read my new book titled Empower Yourself with Medical Hypnosis, and if you do, you will live a longer, happier, healthier life. The book is available on Amazon.com. Today's health tip is titled Secrets to Healthier Eating. Our eating habits need help. Fast foods, high-calorie desserts, sweet drinks, and more have filled us up. Most adults and 1 in 3 children are obese or overweight. Changing the way you eat can really be easy. To start, let's learn about some of the worst offenders and how to replace those foods with healthier choices. Then try some of portion controls. Most of our calories come from high-fat and sugary foods, like cookies, cakes, along with white bread, top the list. We load up on fried and breaded foods, sodas, and energy sports drinks, all which contain high sugar content. Pizza, alcohol, tortillas, and beef dishes pile on more calories. Just 2 problem foods are solid fats and high sugar count for about 800 calories of our total daily calorie intake. U.S. dietary guidelines say we should limit solid and trans fats, cut back on fast foods and white flour goods, add more nutritious foods to your diet such as lean meat and fish, and plenty of complex carbohydrates found in fruit and vegetables. Instead of solid fats, use olive oil, canola oil, etc. that is good for the waistline. Pizza in the American diet is a huge problem, pun unintended. Choose a whole grain, thin crust, go light on the cheese, skip the meat, and load up with vegetables. Have 1 or 2 slices of pizza instead of a half or a whole one. Solid fats, which have a large saturated and trans fat content, are usually solid at room temperature. You will find it in butter, stick margarine, shortening, coconut oil, and animal fats. Cream, fat, the fat of meat, and many cheeses, and skin on the chicken have solid fat in them. Start downsizing to healthy portions instead of supersize portions which are common in the American diet. Check food labels and restaurant menus for hidden calories. Learn to eyeball your food as to what is mid-portion instead of a high portion. As a child, you may have been taught to eat and clean your plate. Well, that is not extremely healthy in later years. Cut back on the size of your plate. Instead of eating out of an 8-inch plate, purchase a 6-inch plate, and in doing so, you will reduce the amount of food that you eat. Research has shown that eating out of a red plate is beneficial for weight, because in the research, they had different colored plates, and those people who ate out of red plates tended to eat less than those who ate out of glass or other colored plates. Restaurants usually serve enough food for 2 or 3 people, but you don't have to eat it all. Order half a portion or something from the kids' menu instead. If you order a full size, eat only half the size and box the rest for another meal. Split a dish with a loved one or a friend. Eat a healthy appetizer and soup, which will fill you up before the main meal. How many calories you should eat depends on your age, gender, and activity level. An inactive female should have about 1,600 calories to 1,800 calories, while an average size male should have 2,400 to 2,800 calories per day. 1.5 cups of fruits and vegetables daily, 5 ounces to 8 ounces of whole grains, and 5 to 6 ounces of protein such as meat, fish, skinless chicken, and 5 to 7 teaspoonfuls of healthy oils, mostly from plants, fish, and nuts. You don't need to weigh or measure your food every time you eat. Instead, keep an image of a deck of cards, a poker chip, a baseball, a hockey puck. This makes it easy to imagine healthy portion sizes. While wheat bagels and whole muffins seem to be healthy choices, but they are 2 to 3 times too large. Size is everything in the bakery section. To have calories, eat a high-fiber English muffin. Make the bagel whole grain. The high fiber will curb your hunger later. Watch your dairy servings. Drink skimmed fat-free milk, cheese, and yogurt. Milk and yogurt have high calcium values which are healthy for you, especially for your bones. Eat the fat-free varieties of both, including fat-free cheese. 1 portion of meat should be the size of your palm or a deck of cards. Make sure to choose lean meat and remove all extra fat which is saturated before you cook the meat. Eat lean protein such as fish, poultry, eggs, nuts, and beans. Fruits and vegetables should be the size of your fist or a baseball size. 1 serving of leafy greens should be 2 to ball size. When it comes to fruit and vegetables, you may eat as much as you want. The darker the pigment in the fruit and vegetables, the better it is, because the pigment contains antioxidants and polyphenols which are healthy for you. 1 portion of peanut butter or almond butter is the size of a golf ball, or 2 tablespoons full. Whole grains such as quinoa, brown rice and pasta, barley and more should be the size of a light bulb. 1 word of caution: whenever eating carbohydrates, and I'm talking about complex carbohydrates, not the simple ones which are found in the cookies, cakes and white flour, always eat protein first. By doing this, you will obviate a rise in your blood sugar, which may lead to obesity. If you do suffer from overweight or obesity or childhood obesity, on my website, drmedicalhypnosis.com, is a hypnosis video for you to lose weight using a virtual lap band hypnosis. There is also a video for childhood obesity if you or a loved one suffers from that. The blog contains a wealth of health and evidence-based medical advice. There is also a lot more about nutrition on my website, drmedicalhypnosis.com. My name is Dr. Hillel Mazansky, and I thank you for listening to this health tip, which comes to you today from San Diego. Thank you.